Welcome, fans. Thanks for joining us for this Friday night edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan, joined by Chris Webber and Greg Anthony. David Aldridge is our sideline reporter. The fans are making noise at Quicken Loans Arena here in Cleveland for their Cavaliers. And let's go straight over to David Aldridge for a report before the tip-off. Hey, Dave.
Well, guys, Isaiah Thomas may be small in size, but he's always dreamed big. He said, "It sounds crazy, but I always thought I was going to be an NBA player, that I'd be an all-star and one of the best to play. That was in my head since I was a little boy, before I loved anything, before I knew what love was. I love the game of basketball." Kevin?
Great to hear that, DA. Thank you. Thomas plays with real passion. You can tell he loves playing the game. An East versus West matchup here, but more than a little familiarity between these two teams, Chris.
Yeah, they don't see each other that much in the regular season, but when they do, these two teams draw plenty of attention.
Let's get a nice clean game, huh?
And so off the tip, it's Oklahoma City. So here's Oklahoma City's starting group. Westbrook and Robertson are the backcourt pair. Paul George is out there with Anthony, and it's Adams in at the 5.
And the feed from George couldn't be better. The timing, the placement, everything about that dish was pinpoint.
Thomas kicks to LeBron. And good, as it just snugs right down through the net.
Love the assist. I mean, he knew exactly where that bounce pass had to be to create that opportunity.
Here's Westbrook, and finished off by Westbrook.
And you know Westbrook has an outstanding vertical. Once he gets to the launching pad, rim, beware.
Now here's Thomas. Pass to James. Score the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
You can't contain James when he's close to the rim. He's too powerful in the paint.
Robertson dishes to Adams. Screen by Adams. Shot off the screen. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Yeah, good awareness there. He sees an opening and doesn't hesitate.
Well, that opening right there, that's just because the defense failed to rotate.
Now here's Thomas. Here's the teardrop. Carmelo Anthony grabs the board.
Well executed, great rhythm. You've got to finish that one.
Yeah, coming off of a good pick, you want to get that. When he gets the separation he needs, I know he would love to have that one back.
Now James, after Westbrook's missed 3.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
To the inside, James. And the shot is good. James has got 6.
And James is super strong, incredible at powering through the defense.
Westbrook passes to Carmelo. And again, no good by Oklahoma City. Cavaliers have gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. Thomas, no luck.
Well, that's giving him too much space from mid-range. It doesn't hurt him there, but they can't keep doing that.
George against Crowder. Outside, George. Adams with the screen on Love. 6 to shoot. Shoots from 12. A second chance effort. And, there's a whistle. He was going up for a layup, and while it looked like there was some contact, I wasn't sure they were going to call it a foul shot or not, but sure enough they have. So he'll head to the free throw line. The Thunder shooting their first free throw of the night.
This season, in general, has not been kind to them at the free throw line. Only about 71%.
Throw good, Adams.
And as you would expect, Steven Adams has grown into a larger role with this team. Really came in as a guy who could defend and rebound, but starting to become more of a factor within their offensive framework.
On the wing, James. Over George. Poked loose. And now here's George, the fast break opportunity. Robertson can't hit.
And that's the shot you want to create. They just can't get it to fall.
That just shows you can do everything right sometimes, but still get the wrong result.
And Greg, with Adams, he hasn't just been given more opportunity to display what he can do on offense. He's earned it.
You hit it right on the head. And, you know, as an example, a guy that was a bad free throw shooter, all of a sudden he became respectable because of his work ethic last season. Much more nimble in the paint than most would think. Just good awareness, and he knows when to pick his spots.
The Cavaliers trail by 4. Outside Thomas. The dish to LeBron. Left side, Love. Westbrook against Thomas. Over Westbrook. And good. Got the English that time as it falls.
Wow, and like all great scores, Thomas never fazed by a little defensive pressure.
Anthony kicks to Westbrook. And again, Oklahoma City, no good. For Cleveland, they've gone 50% from the field to this point, 4 of 8. Here's Crowder. Good, and the assist goes to Thomas. And that ties it up.
At 6'7", Jay Crowder weighs as much as some centers. He's built for contact.
Anthony dishes to George. Back to Anthony. Shoots over Crowder. Finds the bottom of the bucket from 13 feet out. Anthony's got his first bucket in this one.
There's no lack of aggression on his part. When he's got the chance to score, he'll take it.
Smith outside. Love with the screen for Smith. Off the screen, and Smith with the stuff.
Ferocious on the drive. Smith just using his speed on that play.
Here's the screen. Roberson the pass to Adams. The feed to Westbrook. Sinks the triple. Westbrook's got a couple of threes now in the first for the Thunder.
There's a chance he could go for a big game if they don't D him up on the perimeter.
Thomas kicks to Smith. Teardrop shot. No good there. And the Thunder going the other way now. George with the ball. He's picked up by LeBron. Second chance shot. Adams. Good D by Love.
He loses concentration at the moment of truth and blows the layup.
Thomas against Westbrook. Outside Thomas. It's Crowder on the wing. It's a pick by Love. Pulls it from the elbow. And the shot's good from Crowder. Crowder's got his second bucket of the night.
Nice work offensively, and Crowder caps it off inside.
Screen by Adams. Anthony against Love. Fires, high post. Here's Adams. It's hauled in by LeBron.
Aggressive move to the bucket, and the D is ready for it.
For three. Gets the three-pointer to fall. James has got 9. Oklahoma City has gone 2 of 5 from three-point land here in the first quarter. Outside Anthony. Passes to George. To the middle. The kick out to Westbrook. He dishes it to Robertson. Screen by Adams. 4 on the shot clock. Fires it up. Robertson can't hit. For Cleveland, they've gotten 8 of their 13 shots to find the bottom of the bucket. James kicks to Smith. No good on the triple. Oklahoma City trailing. And the pass to Adams. That falls. Nice feed that time from George. And it's 7 points for Steven Adams.
His touch has been terrific this quarter. Most of what he puts up is going down.
Greg, you watch the Thunder play, and it's clear that this team comes out looking to attack. Everyone on the team wants to put it on the floor and go right at the rim.
And part of that is their leader, Westbrook, just setting the tone. I mean, team finished near the top in points in the paint last season, and the addition of Paul George just helps to enforce that strength.
Jeff Green is checked in for the Cavaliers. And Oklahoma City also making a switch. Grant's checked in.
Oh, he can get into the lane at will, and he does. Thomas, an expert at drawing some contact.
And Isaiah Thomas, phenomenal in the pick-and-roll game.
Well, he's one of the best isolation scorers in the league. It's almost impossible to keep him in front of you because he has so many ways to score. He has a low center of gravity. He's quick, and he's not afraid of contact.
Shooting 2.
That free throw good from Isaiah Thomas. And Isaiah Thomas, the 60th and final pick of the 2011 draft. Greg, he definitely plays with a chip on his shoulder.
Yeah, I call it the little man syndrome. He's driven to prove himself. I mean, he's overcome the odds. In league history, only 9 players 5'9" or shorter have played 1,000 minutes or more in a season. And he's not just playing, he's playing at the highest level.
And as great of a free throw shooter as he is, it's still a part of his game. He works very hard at it.
Westbrook drives in. Good on the shot. Westbrook's got the game tied up here for Oklahoma City.
And I love the confidence and energy Westbrook plays with. Just an excellent scorer once he gets good position inside.
Now here's Thomas. Back to Love. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Adams has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jeff Green. That's his first foul. Cleveland on defense. Outside Westbrook. Anthony against Love. Lock at 6. Shots good by Anthony.
And the defense can only do so much when Anthony is locked in. There's nothing you can do to stop that guy.
Love with the screen on Westbrook. Thomas kicks to Smith. That one falls, coming off of Thomas's feet. Smith's got 5.
Oh, a simple screen, but there was a defensive mix-up that left the man wide open.
Here's Westbrook, and he got the whistle, so he'll have a 3-point play opportunity.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
And one thing you have to say about Russell Westbrook, he is an absolute star. I mean, the type of player you can build around and win with. Just the total package on the offensive end of the floor.
Thompson, he's checked in for Kevin Love. Ferguson's checked in for Oklahoma City. The numbers Westbrook put up last season in his MVP run, Greg, just staggering.
And you figured his numbers would get a bump, but I don't think anybody could have expected this guy to average a triple-double. I mean, arguably the most impactful superstar in the league.
Grant against Green. Ferguson, the pass to Westbrook. Adams outside. Pass to Grant. Adams sets the pick for Grant. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It's going to be on Jay Crowder. Well, we talk so much about what it's like on the floor, Chris, but I wonder what it was like off the floor when you were on the bench watching the team play and what was going through your head and mind. What did you and your teammates talk about as you were on the bench taking a rest and watching the game go on?
It depends on which game. You know, if you're in L.A. and you see, you know, Eddie Murphy and Rihanna walk in, you're going to say, hey, look at Beyonce and Jay over there. Or, you know, if you're watching a great play and you see a guy dunk on your teammate, you're not going to get too excited, but you're going to whisper to your teammate, man, did you see that? That's crazy. Or, you know, you're pumping up guys because they've been working so hard in practice, and it's a guy who's getting his first time to kind of get in and get a good run. So you're cheering him on. And so being on the bench, you know, it's a lot of fun. You have to stay focused and ready to re-enter the game. But part of that job on the bench is to keep the energy of the bench, and that's to keep guys encouraged, to be loose, to have fun. And so it's a lot of fun being on the bench. And more fun when you're winning than losing, but a lot of fun being on the bench encouraging guys.
Now here's Green. He hasn't scored yet. That I'm sure will change. On the wing, Thompson. Thompson, a screen on Grant. And here's Green outside. Thunder with the rebound.
Just doing the job on the backboard.
Grant with the ball. He feeds it to Westbrook. Back to Grant. Screen by Adams.
That's the second foul, and now they might really go at him. I mean, try to get a third foul and force him to sit on the bench.
The Thunder shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. The free throw drops for Grant. A different look now for Cleveland. LeBron, he's checked in for Jay Crowder. Wade comes in for J.R. Smith. And Derrick Rose is subbed in for Isaiah Thomas. Patterson, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. Paul George comes in for Carmelo Anthony. So he picks up just 1 from the line that time. The Cavaliers trail by 5. Westbrook with the steal. Shot from 12. No good on that one. Good D by Thompson. Cleveland's gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc to start the game. Rose dishes to Wade. On the wing, James. The screen from Thompson. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. And when you're scouting a player like LeBron James, Chris, how do you defend him? What's the plan?
Wow, you got to stay in front of him. Try to force him to take bad shots. Tell the trainer to get the ice bath ready. And make sure you got some extra tape. And all this is easier said than done.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first one falls. And LeBron James has openly stated very publicly, especially last year in the finals, he is chasing Michael Jordan. He wants to be the best ever.
And at this point, he might be top 2. Jordan with 6 titles. Hard to see LeBron surpassing that. But just to be in the conversation with the GOAT is an achievement in and of itself.
Well, it's clear that James is already an all-time great, a champion, a surefire Hall of Famer unless you're an idiot.
Back to Westbrook. Some nice passing by Oklahoma City here. George against Green. Plenty of daylight on that shot. George has got his first points of the game.
And the mid-range jumper really right in George's comfort zone. When he isn't blowing by guys and finishing at the rim, he's knocking that one down with consistency.
Now here's LeBron. He's got 11. That one falls.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
7-second difference, shot and game clock. Feeds it to Patterson. Pass to Ferguson. Patterson, the screen. 3-pointer. Ferguson misses.
Yeah, they got that one, but early on, it's really been a struggle for them to secure that defensive backboard.
And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Rose. There's 10 seconds left in the first quarter. Ferguson, the pass to George. Offensive rebound, Grant. And that's good. A nice job in the glass as they pick up 2 on the second effort.
That's what every team needs, guys getting after it on the offensive board.
And that concludes the first quarter of play. Thunder out in front, up by 5. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from Quicken Loans Arena. And Russell Westbrook, a guy who has faced some criticism, but also a guy who is extremely critical of himself.
It's tough, and I'm still learning every night to be able to come out, to know when to score, to know when to pass, to know when to be aggressive, to know when to slow down. It can be tough at times because I want to do so well, and I want my teammates to do so well, and I want to win so bad.
Well, you have to love the competitive attitude, the desire to be great, not just for himself, but for his teammates, too.
And the emphasis on winning. That's why so many people in the league feel that it's just a matter of time before Westbrook puts those finishing touches on his game.
And the first quarter is in the books. Second about ready to get underway. What stands out to you from Oklahoma City in this one?
Hustling on that offensive glass, that's led to a number of second chance points.
Well, obviously that was the game plan coming in. Be physical right off the rip.
And now brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. So for Oklahoma City right now, Paul George is out there with Grant. Then there's Patrick Patterson. Then there's Felton. And it's Ferguson in at the 2 spot. And here are the Cavaliers now. The Thunder making the shot. James kicks to Wade. And a great job by the D contesting that shot and forcing the miss. Rose against Felton. Passes it to Ferguson. Patterson, the screen. Shot from 12. The shot off that time. And Cleveland will come the other way. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Green dishes to Thompson. Some solid defense from Grant.
Oh, great effort there. That's how you defend the paint.
Yeah, he has that capacity. He knows exactly where to position himself to protect the rim.
Back to Felton. Patterson a screen on Green. High arcing shot. Green with the block. Wade passes to Rose. Outside, Green jacks up a 3. Yes, and it's Rose with the assist that time. Green's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Patterson setting the pick for George. Patterson, the screen. It's stolen by Green. In transition, here come the Cavaliers. 13 feet away. The rebound by Patterson. The Thunder leading by 4. Outside, George kicks to Patterson. In the corner, it's Felton. George against Green. Just 5 on the clock. From about 16, George, no good. Cleveland's gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc so far tonight.
LeBron James is such a devastating finisher around the rim. Cleveland's goal has been to surround him with as many three-point shooters as possible, trying to keep the defense spread out.
For Oklahoma City, they've gotten only 1 of their first 4 shots in the second quarter to drop. Outside, Felton. He kicks it to George. To the paint, here's Grant. And he's fouled on the shot. 1 free throw coming up. And the old guard used to say that jump shooting teams can't win titles. Chris, that playoff defense was just too tough.
Well, it's a different time. The Cavs win while taking a ton of threes. Still, though, LeBron's interior threat is what creates those open looks.
Hustis is checked in for Oklahoma City. And that one misses.
And Paul George kind of made it known of his desire to leave for LA after this season, but big risk for the Thunder to make that move and trade for him.
And with that, the Thunder lead is cut down now to just 4 in the basket from Wade.
Now, look, I like seeing Wade get loose inside. He's effective at converting deep in the post.
The pass to Eustace. Felton against Rose. Dishes it to Patterson. There's the feed to Grant. He tries for 3. They get it again. Second chance shot, and a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the D.
And for Paul George, who knows what the future holds for him, but Greg, he is a great fit, it would seem, for the Thunder.
Listen, you give the Thunder another star to pair with Westbrook, and they're taking a leap of faith here with George.
And he can't get the first one. Well, we don't always get what we want, Chris, but if you were in charge of the dunk contest, which 4 players would you personally pick to make up the field?
Man, it's so tough. Wow. I think I definitely want to go with Levine. He's, you know, the ex-dunk champ.
Yes.
Wow. Oh, that's a tough one. I mean, Westbrook, I think Paul George would be great in there. Of course, LeBron, Griffin. I mean, I don't know. Davis. There's so many high flyers. I just think it's so tough because sometimes the smaller guys have the advantage. Big guys feel like they can't do it because they won't be as exciting. I mean, you know, even our worst dunk contest, I've fallen in love with because you get to see some incredible things. But, yeah, I'd start with them, but so many other players you can pick.
The Thunder leading by 5. Ferguson, the pass to Patterson. Felton against Rose. Felton kicks to George. Patterson setting the pick for George. From outside, off the mark.
He's just looked lost on offense, but luckily for him, his teammates have really stepped up in a big way.
Rose kicks to James. Right side, Rose. Back to Green. The screen from Thompson. The three-pointer, no good. Oklahoma City's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. The shot by George, wide open. And that comes off the assist by Raymond Felton. The Cavaliers trail by 7. And the Cavaliers call time here.
Well, when Paul George announced this summer that he intended to leave for the Lakers when the contract ran out, you knew what was coming. Even as a rental possibility, the suitors lined up, and eventually the price was paid, and now George finds himself in a Thunder uniform.
And to many, the Thunder came out of nowhere to land George in that trade.
You know, most thought Cleveland or maybe Boston were the front runners for his services, but the Thunder snuck in and made their team a 2-star squad once again. Very interesting to see how far the duo of Westbrook and George can go.
Kyle Korver, he's checked in for Cleveland. Rose with the ball. Now Felton defending. Rose against Felton. Outside, Green. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Green's got 6 in the quarter.
He just looks more engaged this second quarter. A far cry from his disappointing play in the first period.
The dish to Patterson. Fires for 3. That one's not going to go. And Cleveland will come the other way. Over in the corner, Rose. Back to Green. Cleveland moving the ball around. James up top, covered by Anthony. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Green. Will not go. This is off the front iron.
Just not much success when it comes to shooting.
Here's Ferguson. Guarded by Korver. From deep, George. That one falls, coming off Anthony's feet. George has got the lead up to 7 now for the Thunder. Cleveland's gone 2 of 4 from three-point range so far in the second quarter.
He had 1 3-pointer in the first, but still searching for that second.
And here is Felton looking for his first basket still in this one. And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2. And Cleveland gets called for the foul. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. And he knocks down the first one. And Chris, we know you are always trying to connect with our fans over social media. We have a question for you sent in by a viewer who asks, Chris, if you weren't a basketball player, what other profession do you think you may have pursued?
Wow. Well, I used to want to be a wrestler and and other guys like that. But no, my mother was a teacher, and I always was with her in school. And I think, you know, I love kids and hanging around kids, so it would definitely be something where I'm instructing kids. I don't know if it would be school or if it would be a gym teacher or if it would be working with kids in some type of way, but I definitely would want to work with kids.
I can see you as a teacher. Like if you were a wrestler, like what would your name be? Like would you be like the
you know,
Flash?
yeah, oh man,
like, what name
it
would
was
you
some
have
terrible
had?
names back there. Junkyard Dog, Coco Beware, Ultimate Warrior, Superfly Snooker. I know I gave my name back. I gave myself a name back in there. I don't know. I'd have to figure out first what my persona was. You know what I mean? So
yeah,
I don't know. I had to think about that one. But I'm too skinny, man. I obviously got broken up in that ring. Though. I know that for sure. So I think I made the right decision.
Here's Thomas following the score by Oklahoma City. Shot to stop the run, and with that, the Thunder lead is cut down to 8 on the bucket from Korver.
Thompson knows his role well. He's a willing screener who is effective at creating space for his teammates.
Pass to Adams. He dishes it to Anthony. Over James. And James pulls it down. LeBron's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Stolen by George. Here's Roberson. Guarded by Korver. Roberson dishes to Felton. He feeds it to George. Screen by Adams. Just 5 to shoot. Steps back and fires. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Outside, Green. Let's go. The shot by LeBron, no good. The Thunder leading by 8. And Robertson has it in the corner. Felton kicks to Adams. Anthony with the screen on Thompson. And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
Even though that wasn't their best possession, they really played smart basketball there by not turning over the ball that much.
And the Cavaliers with some changes. Kevin Love comes in for Thompson. And Smith subbed in for Jeff Green. And then for Oklahoma City, Ferguson's checked in for Roberson. And Russell Westbrook subbed in for Raymond Felton. Now here's Love. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him. Shoots over Adams, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. Steven Adams picks one up.
Now, you gotta love, though, one thing about Love. He does whatever is asked of him, whether he's the go-to guy on a given night, a supporting piece. I mean, he's gonna deliver.
Shooting 2.
And the first one drops.
Well, Kevin Love is a great rebounder. We all know that. Very skilled.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots. And when you look at Love's game defensively, Chris, what stands out?
Well, he avoids cheap fouls. He controls the backboards and just a great scorer.
Now, here's George. 7 points in the game. The numbers in their favor. Pulls up. Smith, no luck.
Yeah, just a solid job on the backboard. They are really controlling the inside.
George passes to Ferguson. Feeds it to Westbrook. From deep, George. That shot, no good. So Cleveland will take it the other way. Smith kicks to Thomas. Whistle blows. Yep, that's going to be a travel. James against Anthony. Pass to George. That's in there. Anthony with the assist. 9 points for Paul George.
But if you thought the D was going to tighten up on him here in the second quarter, think again.
Westbrook against Thomas. From the left block. Goes up again. Fouled in the act of shooting. A three-point play chance coming up.
And have not had as much success in the paint this quarter. Everything has been from the perimeter.
The Cavaliers shooting their 7th attempt at the foul line in this one.
You've got to appreciate their ability to make free throws. 81% as a team.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
Free throw, no good for LeBron. And the Cavs front office never shy about making bold moves. You think about changing coaches a couple seasons ago, even with the team's record at 30-11.
Well, T. Lue is the answer. They weathered a lot of criticism, part of the responsibility of leadership. Can't always make the popular call. You got to make the right call.
Now, here's Thomas, following the miss by Russell Westbrook. Love with the screen on Westbrook. 6 to shoot. Love with the screen for Smith. There's the 3. Ferguson with the rebound.
Wow, that's just poor shot selection. The D was all over him, and he still forced it up big time.
Passes it to Carmelo. Kicks it to Westbrook. Back to Anthony. It's tipped, and it's out of bounds. The Thunder able to retain possession.
And defensively, great anticipation, making a play there on the ball.
And don't forget about the good hand-eye coordination. I mean, he almost corralled it in for the steal.
And the Cavaliers making a change here. Crowder's checked in. And then for Oklahoma City, Hustis comes in for George. That's Felton in for Ferguson. Westbrook, it falls through, making him 6 for 11 in the game.
His shooting has been outstanding. Definitely one of the reasons they're up in this game.
Crowder against Anthony. Crowder dishes to Love. Outside for Korver. It's a pick by Love, and Smith gets double teamed. And here's the fast break. Felton leading the way. And a miss there on the triple. The Cavaliers trail by 8. Thomas with the ball. Westbrook picks him up. And the basket by Thomas. Thomas got his second bucket of the night.
He's got every trick in the book around the rim. Thomas with the English off the glass, double clutches, up and unders, you name it.
And Westbrook, here we go. Can't hit from in close. The Cavaliers shooting the ball at 42%. Now here is Smith. He's got 5. And there's another one for the Cavaliers.
Oh, well, we know Smith is an accomplished shooter from mid-range. You can't let him get comfortable from this area.
And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that has been very close so far. Thunder lead by 4. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Here with Coach Duran Lou. Duran, what problems are you seeing out there?
Just be able to make shots. We just got to relax. We just got to keep playing.
Thanks for your time, Duran. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks so much, David, and we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after this break.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, folks, welcome back. Ernie Johnson alongside the Jet. That's Kenny Smith. The Diesel, that's Shaquille O'Neal. A lot of big-time action so far in this one. It was all Russell Westbrook in the first quarter. He ended up with 15 points and 1 rebound. Kenny, let's get your take on Oklahoma City.
Well, their success was largely about second-chance points. They crashed the offensive boards heavy in the first half. I love how they fight for every 50-50 ball like it's the last ball on earth.
Looking at Cleveland, Shaq, your thoughts.
Reminds me of Kenny's suit selection. Has been very, very sloppy. Way too many turnovers. They look unorganized, out of control. It's not pretty basketball. The good news, though, they're still in a great position to win the game if they just cut down the turnovers.
And that is just about going to wrap it up as the second half is moments away. Down to Kevin Harlan and the rest of the crew.
As we return to look at the corner of Euclid and East 6th in downtown Cleveland, just a few blocks from our spot here at Quicken Loans Arena. Here we go now, the start of the third quarter, welcoming you back in a closely contested first half so far. Well, you look at Russell Westbrook in this game, he has been everywhere.
And through the first 2 periods, it seemed he got to the paint whenever he wanted to, just a slasher's mentality.
Yeah, when you're trying to check a guy like that, you have to move your feet laterally, defensively. That didn't happen.
Well, both sides have assessed what they need to do over the break in halftime. We'll see now if one can pull out a way here in the third. Thomas and Smith teaming up in the backcourt. LeBron and Crowder, the tandem at forward. And it's Love in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now.
Oh, the assist from Thomas, finding the open man. Nice decision offensively.
The Thunder with the lead. And there's the call on James. That's his 3rd foul of the game. On defense, Cleveland. Left side, Westbrook. Outside, George. Oklahoma City keeping it alive with a new 24-second shot clock. And Roberson kicks to Westbrook. Double team on Westbrook. Here's Roberson. Good. Nice assist from Westbrook. Roberson's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. The Cavaliers trail by 4. And a minute played as the second half gets going. Down low. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
And when you look at Jay Crowder, he kind of bridges that gap between role player / star player. The numbers might not wow you, but his tough play at both ends of the court is extremely valuable.
And he knocks down the first one. And Greg, wouldn't you agree, Crowder clearly one of the best in the NBA in defending?
Without question. I mean, this guy guards 3 positions every night. And the combination of strength, quick feet, and then the quick hands make him a problem.
That one misses.
And you talk about a culture builder. Jay Crowder is a guy who is not content with losing ball games. He's a competitor, and that rubs off on his teammates.
Now here's Westbrook. He's got 15. Goes back up, and there's the nice layup by Adams. Adams has got 11 points.
And you just hate to give up those second chance points.
It can be discouraging, frustrating, but you only have yourselves to blame. Box out.
Oklahoma City leading by 5. Third quarter of play with just over a minute and a half gone by. And out of bounds. The Cavaliers will take it.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
Cleveland's gone 6 of 14 with the 3 ball tonight. Just a little over 40%. Westbrook against Thomas. He kicks it to Smith. Just 3 to shoot. Again, the miss by Smith. Oklahoma City's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Puts one up from 19. Again, Oklahoma City.
And I love the momentum he's building. Last game, he was just as dominant.
And defensively, you know he's feeling good right now. And as the opposing team, you better adjust your scheme accordingly.
Now, here's Thomas. He's got 6. Love with the screen for Thomas. And there's the foul. That's on Steven Adams. That'll be his second foul of the game. Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. Yep, it goes, and the Oklahoma City lead is cut down to just 4 points with a bucket from James. They set the pick. Westbrook kicks to George. Back to Westbrook. Outside for George. The pass to Carmelo. Shot clock at 6. From the wing. Good work there as it goes. Anthony's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
At the defensive end, they've lost some of their focus since halftime.
James against George. Now here's James. Defense is right there. For 3, Smith. Another 3 for Cleveland.
He's making shots from that area, and the D is not respecting his range. They better respect it now.
Westbrook kicks to Anthony. There's a screen. Adams, the pass to Westbrook. Back to Adams. Shot from 16. And it's Westbrook again missing. The Cavaliers trail by 3. Smith outside. Dishes it to Thomas. Shoots. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. They've led by as many as 11 points. Thomas against Westbrook. Outside, George. Offline with his 3.
Well, you know, they're in the lead, but he's still been frustrated from an offensive standpoint.
Outside, Crowder. Crowder, a screen on George. In the corner, Smith with it. Again, the miss by Smith.
All the time in the world to get that one off.
Oklahoma City leading by 3. Robertson dishes to Westbrook.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
Well, the D was slouching there, and he rose up and confidently hit that shot, just like he did in the first half.
Robertson gets the bucket.
Oh, the floater's a tough shot, even when you're that close to the bucket.
LeBron against George. Thomas a screen. LeBron kicks to Love. Outside Thomas. There's a whistle, and it goes on Isaiah Thomas. That is his first foul of the game. And Tyronn Lue thrown right into the fire as the head coach of the Cavaliers, and he led them to a title in his rookie year as a head coach.
Yeah, it was a whirlwind, but he's so organized. He knew the changes he wanted to make. Coming in and leading a championship team, he was up for the task.
Beautiful things happen when you attack. Put the defense on its heels.
LeBron against George. The feed to Love. Here is Thomas. He's got 6. LeBron with it. Now Anthony defending. Once again off the mark by Cleveland.
And hard work on the glass. Once again, guys, they put a lot of effort and focus on the backboard.
And you can sense they're starting to take charge here.
Yeah, and it goes beyond the small lead that they've built. They really captured the momentum.
Now here's Thomas. The kick out to Crowder. Love with the screen for Crowder. Back to Thomas. Nailed from three-point land. Thomas got 9.
And with his usual degree of difficulty, I mean, that's an easy one. Thomas able to just catch and release.
Here's Westbrook. And there's the foul. It's on Steven Adams. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
The Cavaliers trail by 8. Now Thomas. He's got 9. Got a piece of it. Roberson the pass to Adams. And Adams with the slam.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
And hammering down the two-hand slam. And the Cavaliers call time here.
Yeah, the amount of points they've given up here in the paint, that's what they got to talk about.
Ooh, this is ugly. No question about it. And you wonder if these matchups aren't favoring them right now.
Grant, he's checked in for Carmelo Anthony. Here's Smith. 13 points in the game. A second chance effort. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2.
You got to respect how Love moves close into the rim. Skilled at drawing fouls and getting to the line.
And Chris, one thing I'm sure you appreciate about Kevin Love's game is his passing.
Oh, definitely. I love his Wes Unseld, the ode to Wes Unseld outlet pass that he does. I mean, just touchdown strikes. Good vision in the high post as well.
And he makes the first. Both shots good from the stripe.
What an advantage for a big man to have, that smooth stroke at the line.
Here's Roberson, covered by Smith. Westbrook dishes to Roberson, and that one good. Roberson's got 7 points here in this quarter.
Yeah, these defenders just look a bit overmatched, especially inside.
Left side, Crowder shoots over Grant, and Grant sends it back.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And Roberson kicks to Westbrook. Westbrook double team. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Westbrook.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
The Cavaliers trail by 10. Crowder kicks to LeBron. Lobs it up for Crowder. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. George, that's a two-pointer. And that's collected by Love. Love's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. Love with the screen for LeBron. And Love has it in the corner. Crowder the pass to Thomas. Cleveland moving the ball around. 5 on the clock. Smith for 3. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. George has got 3 rebounds now in this one. There's the dish to Robertson. Grant with a screen on Smith. Thomas against Westbrook. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. That's on LeBron James. And when you watch Russell Westbrook play, he's one of the most competitive players in the NBA.
And with the way he attacks the rim and plays with just no abandon, I mean, this guy is no joke. Absolutely wills himself and his team to just do things that few others can. And relentless from the first quarter to the last whistle.
The first free throw is good. Derrick Rose is checked in for Isaiah Thomas. The Thunder also changing it up. Patrick Patterson, he's checked in for Adams. Hustis comes in for George. And it's Felton in for Roberson. And Russell Westbrook drops them both. The Cavaliers trail by 12. Crowder a screen on Grant. Here's LeBron, and James throws it down.
I like the intensity from James, using his speed to knife toward the rim.
Outside Westbrook. Lays it up off the glass. Westbrook's got 10 points in just the second half.
And he can smell blood in the water. Excellent finish.
Oh, yeah, up by double digits. They're trying to keep the momentum, keep the foot on the neck. That's his focus right now.
Now here's James. He's got 18. Tries again. Russell Westbrook with the rebound.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Upside Felton. Over Smith. Felton can't get it to go. Cleveland's gone downtown a lot since halftime. They've missed 5 of their 9 attempts out there. In the corner, it's James. And they double him up with LeBron. Out of bounds, Oklahoma City takes possession.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
For the Cavaliers, Tristan Thompson, he's checked in for Love. Corver comes in for Jay Crowder. And Dwayne Wade subbed in for J.R. Smith. And then for Oklahoma City, Steven Adams, he's checked in for Patterson. Paul George comes in for Houston. And it's Roberson in for Russell Westbrook. A different look for Oklahoma City. Patterson, he's checked in for Steven Adams. Eustace comes in for George. And Ferguson subbed in for Roberson. 1:51 left in the third quarter. LeBron with it. The 3 makes that one fall. It's his 8th bucket in 15 shot attempts.
You got to respect the deep ball from James. Terrific at getting his feet under him before firing.
Pass to Ferguson. Takes a 3. That's good, and so Felton has the assist there. Felton has got 3 assists now in this one. Wade against Grant. Wade outside. through the D for the layup. Wade's got his second basket of the night.
Wade takes pride in overpowering the defense, especially when he's in close to the bucket.
Patterson, the screen. Felton against Thompson. Eustace kicks to Felton. Screen by Grant. Thompson against Felton. Over Thompson. Felton can't get it to go. The Cavaliers trail by 10. Korver dishes to Rose. Here's the screen. He feeds it to Thompson. And count it. He'll head to the line with a chance to make it 3.
Well, this guy, his motor is always the same. No matter what the score of the game is, he always remains aggressive.
The Cavaliers have shot 9 of 11 at the free throw line. .20 seconds left to play here in the third.
And this is where you milk the clock.
You're exactly right. No reason to give your opponent another crack at this. It's all you.
Right side, Felton. Here's Ferguson. And it would have counted had it fallen, but it's offline. And that's going to do it for the third quarter. It's the Thunder. They lead by 7. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from Quicken Loans Arena. Let's take a listen to a recent huddle from Coach Billy Donovan.
We got to now start to anchor down defensively right now, trust each other and trust the loads. It's not just one-on-one defense, it's together.
Little help from your friends. This is what Billy wants. He wants a lot of communication, wants teamwork. And guys, you were talking during that break to think his team is listening.
You know, you also have to credit the other team. I always say, you know, they get checks on the 1st and 15th also. I mean, the offensive play calling is having an effect, and let's just see how they respond.
Welcome back. Fourth quarter action starting up. 2K Sports, happy to have you with us. And Oklahoma City, looking who they've got to start the fourth quarter. They've got Felton. Patrick Patterson is out there with Grant. Then there's Russell Westbrook. And it's Eustace in at the small forward position. Now here's Korver, following the miss by Russell Westbrook. And finished off by Rose.
And one of the all-time high risers at the point guard position, Derrick Rose can still throw it down.
Felton the pass to Westbrook. Felton kicks to Eustace. Screened by Grant. Outside, Felton. Pass to Eustace. Tries a 3. They get it back. He dishes it to Grant. It's tipped, and it's out of bounds. The Thunder able to retain possession. Westbrook against Rose. Now here's Felton. He's guarded closely. Beyond the arc. And it's Westbrook. That time on the assist by Patterson. Westbrook's got 13 points in the second half. Outside Rose. The screen from Thompson. 5 to shoot. Shoots over Patterson. And with that, the Thunder lead is cut down now to just 6 points with that basket from Derrick Rose. For Oklahoma City, they've gone 1 of 4 since the end of the third quarter. Westbrook.
He's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Insane dunk.
And now they're starting to rub it in. Build up a lead, and here we go, baby. It is showtime. Carmelo Anthony, he's checked in for the Thunder.
One shot.
That one misses for Westbrook. And Tristan Thompson in the middle, a player, Greg, who understands his role.
He just plays hard and does the little things. Defense, rebounding, energy. When he's blocking shots and protecting the rim, he is one of the best bigs in our league.
And it goes out of bounds. Nice touch by Felton. We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. Wade dishes to Thompson. Feeds to Rose. Thunder with the rebound. Patterson's got rebound number 5 here tonight.
A good job by him on the glass here tonight. +8 in that department.
Now here's Westbrook. The rebound by Jeff Green. Green's got 4 rebounds in this game. Korver kicks to Rose. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
Here is Felton. Anthony down low, guarded by Korver. 4 on the shot clock. For 3, Felton. And again, Oklahoma City, no good.
This has not been his best effort. He's lucky his teammates have been there to bail him out.
And the basket by Wade.
You gotta like seeing Wade knock in these looks. It enjoys making the D feel absolutely helpless.
Here's Westbrook after the made shot from Dwayne Wade. Westbrook passes to Anthony. Back to Westbrook. Fires the 3. Green with the rebound. Green's got 5 rebounds tonight. And it's Green slamming it down.
And you really can't forget about Green's speed. So effective on the drive.
And the highlight reel replay brought to you by Under Armour. Another Unleash Chaos moment. Excellent work by the talented people in our production truck as well. Now here's Anthony. Over Green. Takes a big high bounce and goes in. And it's 8 points for Carmelo Anthony. The Cavaliers trail by 4. Timeout called, Cleveland. And beyond his ability to shine on the basketball floor, you have to commend Carmelo Anthony's effort, Greg, to get NBA players and other athletes more involved in making the world a better place.
Yeah, I mean, there's still a lot of work to be done, but guys like Melo see what is beyond the world of basketball. He's spoken out as well as done the legwork of being active in his communities, and a lot of charity work for Melo. It's just nice to see the maturation process play out.
Russell Westbrook really making a difference here.
This is a critical timeout for them. They've got to come up with a plan to slow him down right here and right now.
And Cleveland making a change here. James is checked in. And Oklahoma City with a change here, too. Ferguson's checked in. And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, during the last break, I heard Tyronn Lue talking with his team. He said, guys, we need to play with pace, and that'll get us some early fast break opportunities. We're playing way too predictable right now, guys.
Now, here's Green. James. They get it back. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
Now the D better be more careful. Wade is terrific at getting the D to whack him close to the basket. And you watch Wade and know he isn't the same player he was back when he averaged 30 a game. But in short bursts, he can still give you a glimpse of that old flash. He knows when and how to dial it up when the game is on the line.
And the first one drops. And Chris, as you said, Wade can still take over a game for a short period of time.
There aren't many players that are scarier with the ball in their hands with the game on the line than Wade. He just has a knack for coming up big when his team needs him.
Off on that one, so he goes 1 for 2 at the line. Chris, for years it seems that we've been waiting on that one season where Wade falls off and isn't an all-star level player anymore. But every year he comes in and is as impactful as ever.
Well, that's what's incredible about Wade. He's done it for so long. In my opinion, one of the greatest two-guard scorers ever to play. He's changed his method of scoring. We all have to as you get older, but he still gets buckets.
Isaiah Thomas, he's checked in for the Cavaliers. Adams, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. Paul George comes in for Eustis. James with it. Now Anthony defending. The 11-footer, it's good, and the Thunder lead is cut down to just 1 on the bucket from LeBron.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Here's Ferguson. Screen by Adams. Here's Anthony. And James pulls it down. The Cavaliers have gone 6 of 9 on their field goal attempts since the start of the fourth quarter. It's Thomas outside. Oh, drew the foul and almost hit the three-point bucket. But he'll go to the line to shoot 3.
2 shots. 5.
And just one of the most entertaining players to watch in the entire NBA. Isaiah Thomas at 5'9". Just impossible to defend. Scores from the perimeter, and he gets buckets around the rim.
And it's tied up with that one. And that drops, so they now lead by 1. And he makes all 3. Oklahoma City has gone into a funk from downtown in the fourth. Only 1 of their 5 3-pointers has found the bottom of the bucket. And it goes down 2 points. George has got it all tied up now for Oklahoma City.
And you're starting to see some tired legs on those defenders as we come down the stretch here, Clark.
I mean, at some point, you got to think about subbing some of these guys out, getting them a little bit of a breather. They just can't keep up.
The Thunder shooting a pedestrian 36% in the fourth quarter. The offense not doing their best work of late. Tries to save it. Out of bounds. Cleveland will take possession.
Just didn't get his hands up in time on that one. They weren't on the same page there.
And the Cavaliers with some changes. Love check in for Tristan Thompson. And Smith subbed in for Dwayne Wade. Now here's Thomas. It's a pick by Love. Outside, Green. It's stolen by Anthony. And the Thunder pushing it up now. Pull-up jumper. Ferguson misses.
They came close there to tying it up.
Oh, you just hate to miss out on those kinds of opportunities, especially coming down the stretch.
Anthony against LeBron. Smith outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. It's a pick by Love. And they double up James. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by James.
Talk about ugly. I mean, no pressure being put on him, and he sails the pass right out of bounds.
Thomas against Westbrook. Westbrook double teamed. Out of bounds. Cleveland will take possession.
Yeah, just stepped out of bounds as he tried to slither around the defender there. Good job by the D to cut him off.
Cavaliers leading. Love dishes to Thomas. Thomas sets a screen for LeBron. Green the screen. Love with the screen on George. Off the pick. And yep, finally drops after rolling around the rim. And that's now 6 points for Kevin Love. Thunder trailing by 4. Here's Ferguson. Westbrook kicks to Adams. That's good, and so Westbrook comes up with the assist. Westbrook's got 3 assists now in this one.
Man, what timing. The fluid motion. He rolls it gently.
Now, here's Thomas. Love outside. LeBron against Anthony. Smith kicks to Green. Shot clock at 5. 3-pointer. Smith, no good.
Well, Kev, I'm not sure if it's because he's shooting on the opposite side of the floor this half, but he just can't buy a bucket.
The game now all time. And here is Thomas. Passes it to Smith. There's the 3. Smith missing again.
Well, you see the struggles he's having getting anything to go.
Yeah, but at the same time, you know if he can just break through this cold streak, he can give you what you need.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Here's James. The bucket is good. He'll have a chance for one more. That one's on Anthony.
Love the attitude of James. When it's an important moment, he demands the rock and delivers.
Now, here's George. Anthony with the screen on James. There's a good screen. And stolen by LeBron. Smith outside. Over to the wing. Thomas kicks to LeBron. Smith outside. Just 5 to shoot. Thomas passes to Green. Smith for 3. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City.
And, well, when you let the shot clock run down that far, that's the kind of shot you're going to end up with.
Westbrook against Thomas. The shot's good from Westbrook.
And Westbrook is a terror from the mid-range. Terrific at sticking it to the defense from that spot on the floor.
Thomas a screen. LeBron kicks to Thomas. Once again off the mark by Cleveland. Oklahoma City's gone a disappointing 2 of 6 on three-point attempts here in the fourth. Westbrook with it. Now Thomas defending. Outside, George. There's the pass to Ferguson. Screen by Adams. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
That's a critical error. They can't afford right now. This game is too tight to make mistakes like that.
The Cavaliers trailing. Love with the screen on Anthony. Green, the screen. LeBron kicks to Smith. Good, and the assist goes to LeBron. 16 points for J.R. Smith.
Well, Smith is out there to shoot the rock. He comes alive in these big possessions.
And Westbrook, here we go, and stolen by Love. And Smith with a clear path to the hoop. Count it!
Now, that is cold-blooded.
Well, we want people to tune in, don't we? This is what they're tuning into. Big moments.
Now, here's George. Pass to Ferguson. Adams with the screen on Love. Kicks it to Westbrook. Over Thomas. Connects! And that shot brings them to within just one.
That's a huge basket. Just taking advantage of the size mismatch and able to drain that mid-range jump shot. Really good basket.
Here's Smith. There's a good screen. And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
And had the right idea there in calling for the screen, but he was just slow to get to the spot and didn't get set.
Yeah, as a big fella, that's the thing, Greg. You got to be quick in setting those screens. If you get a little lazy, you get called for it.
Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City. They're trailing by 1. 32 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And now we get the chance to present our Jordan Player of the Game, LeBron James.
And the decision-making tonight has just been outstanding. If the shot hasn't been there for him, he's just kept the ball moving. And that patience is how he's gotten his field goal percentage to almost 60 here tonight.
.32 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Here's Westbrook. Whoa!
Oh, let's go home. That was just ridiculous.
I do not remember the last time I saw a dunk like that in a game. And the Cavaliers call time here. They're down by 1. There's 25 seconds left in the fourth quarter. There's 25 seconds left in the game.
Not a whole lot going down for him at this point. He just can't buy a break.
And they commit an intentional foul. We'll see another one of those so they can get into the penalty. 20 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. And now we've got the intentional foul.
Had to foul and on that occasion to stop the clock. That's the enemy in this situation.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
He hits the first one, and that will put them up by 2. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 3-point game.
Pushes it from a 2 to a 3-point lead. You can count on him. It makes a huge difference right now.
Timeout called, Cleveland. They're trailing by 3. 19 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Guys, your thoughts?
You know, you'd love to be able to clear space and get that triple, but you can also do the 2 with a quick foul.
Well, these are some of the toughest decisions. I mean, a good argument could be made for either case.
$16 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
Somebody better respect the shot-making ability of Smith, especially in these type of moments.
And they foul intentionally. That's what they have to do at this point.
Gentlemen, 2 shots. 2 shots.
First free throw is good, and that will put them up by 2. And so both free throws are good, and it's a 3-point game. There's 14 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. From deep, Thomas can't knock in the 3. And they need to stop the clock, so there's a foul.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
He drops the first one, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 5-point game.
Well, they can breathe easy now thanks to those free throws. They won't have to sweat this one out.
He kicks it to Smith. Jacks up a 3. He can't hit that time. So it's Oklahoma City picking up the win. A narrow win under difficult circumstances, Greg, as the visiting team.
It really was, but that didn't seem to bother them. I mean, road team, home team, all I know is they were the better team.
Well said. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks very much. Carmelo, you have lived in the media spotlight for a long time. How do you put that out of your head when you get on the floor?
I'm just playing ball. My team came to play today. We was focused, and we wanted it. We willed our way to this win.
A great performance, Carmelo. Thank you. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. For Greg Anthony, Chris Webber, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. See you next time.